as the new season gets underway. Also, in the Olympics, the USA won gold.
Third chance for the United States here. Match point. And it's into the net. That is it. The United States has won the gold medal.
In beach volleyball, they won the gold medal, April Ross and Alex Kleiman, and that was in Tokyo after they defeated Australia last night. And that's a quick look at your sports.
What's next? Keep listening to find out, because the news never stops.
Get the facts.
And neither do we.
1480 WHBC and WHBC.com.
This Pro Football Hall of Fame and Trinity Salute is brought to you by Friends and Family Credit Union and A&M Total Restoration Roofing and Siding.
Peyton Manning's road to the Pro Football Hall of Fame started as the first overall pick in the 1998 draft by Indianapolis. And after 18 years in the NFL with the Colts and Broncos, it's ending in Canton, Ohio. Along the way, Manning played in 4 Super Bowls, winning 1 each for the Colts and Broncos, and amassed some mind-boggling statistics. 14-time Pro Bowler, 10-time All-Pro, 5 league MVPs, 1 Super Bowl MVP, 2-time NFL Offensive Player of the Year, NFL Comeback Player of the Year, 71,940 yards passing. That's 3rd all-time in the NFL. 539 touchdown passes. That's also 3rd all-time in the NFL. Manning was selected to the NFL's All-Decade Team for the 2000s, as well as the NFL's 100th Anniversary All-Time Team. And now he's been selected to the Pro Football Hall of Fame as part of the class of 2021. Welcome to Canton, Ohio, and congratulations, Peyton Manning.
This is your drive time traffic update on Canton's Morning News.
All right, it is a Friday morning, and that means it's time for our Orange Barrel update. We bring in ODOT's Justin Chesnick. Good morning, Justin.
Good morning. How are you?
We're running on fumes this morning. A lot going on here, but excited and glad to see the Orange Barrels pushed to the side for a little bit, right?
Yeah, that's correct. Hall of Fame weekend, of course, we try to get all those barrels out of the way. Of course, 77 US 30, you're still going to have that contraflow traffic pattern there in the northbound direction and the more narrow lanes in the southbound direction. But that project's, in place and going to remain out there for quite some time. Some good news coming up next week. The southbound direction of the Kenmore Lake up in the Akron area is going to reopen. So if folks are up in the Cleveland area and returning down to Canton, they'll be able to use the Kenmore Lake southbound. That'll reopen. The area just to the east of there will actually close on 77 South. So what's happened is they're actually forcing all traffic to use the Kenmore Lake. So you'll use that and you'll go across 277 and then you can get on 77 southbound there. Down there in Stark County, we also have Genoa Avenue that reopened this week. They had some emergency bridge repairs they were doing there. They're going to reclose that sometime early next week for a couple of days to do some bridge painting. That'll take about 2 to 3 days to get that done, and then that project is essentially complete as well.
Wow, lots of good news. Lots of good news there. And as we look towards the fall, are we seeing coming up here in the fall any larger projects or anything like that?
We have the 241 project, the widening down in the city of Massillon. That's going to start sometime probably in late August, if I had a guess right now. And that's a 2-year project as well. That's about a $9 million job. So we're going to be adding some lanes out there and doing some widening there. And that'll just have some lane restrictions, maybe some side street closures. But, that is a pretty significant project that's going to start here later this year.
All right. Well, you have a great weekend, and we'll talk next Friday, Justin. Thank you.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Canton's severe weather station. Stick with us. Now, the 1480 WHBC Accuweather forecast.
Yeah, and checking our forecast, we know it's going to be a hot and humid one today. No doubt about that. And we will still see some sunshine, though. A high of 90. Partly cloudy and humid tonight. Low 68. Tomorrow, partly sunny and humid. There is a chance for a thunderstorm in the afternoon tomorrow, a high of 89, and then partly sunny and warm on Sunday and a high near 90. Right now, 61 degrees on your severe weather station, 1480 WHBC.
Your world in 1 minute.
Canton's Morning News with Pam Cook on News Talk 1480 WHBC.
Nice Wander's going to kick it away left to right, and the 2021 football season is underway.
The NFL season officially opened at Tom Benson Hall of Fame Stadium last night before just over 20,000 fans. Pittsburgh Steelers took over in the second half, beat the Dallas Cowboys 16-3.
Another busy day today for the enshrinement and other things Canton, with the fashion show starting at 11 a.m. The final of the 11 artistic pieces unveiled at 4 p.m. And then it's First Friday.
Pediatricians are urging parents and school officials alike to mask kids who are returning to the classroom in the next couple of weeks. The American Academy of Pediatrics says COVID cases in kids jumped 84% in 1 week.
Ohio's sales tax holiday is underway today through Sunday. No sales tax for most purchases of clothing and back-to-school items. Got more at WHBC.com.
Today is National Root Beer Float Day. Just in case you didn't know, Charles Hires was the first person to produce and market root beer in the U.S. Hires initially marketed the beverage as root tea.
The state had nearly 2,000 new cases of coronavirus yesterday, with 49 new cases out of Stark County, the Stark figure the highest since May 20th.
Northeast Ohio has its first major hospital to require employees to be fully vaccinated. Summa Health made that announcement yesterday. Workers have until the end of October to comply, or they could be terminated.
A profit for Timken Steel. The Canton company had net income of $54 million on sales of $327 million for the second quarter.
Panera Bread has merged with two other restaurant chains to form a new company called Panera Brands. The sandwich chain will join up with Caribou Coffee and Einstein Brothers Bagels. The new company will boast more than 4,000 retail locations and 110,000 employees in 10 countries.
Stark County will repaint some of the white and yellow lines on its roads before the winter weather hits. The engineer's office going out to bid on the project.
Cleveland Indians lost to Toronto again 3-0 last night. They're home to Detroit tonight. You'll hear the game on 1480 WHBC. The pregame is at 6:35.
You could pretty much kill the Cleveland Indians are moving rumors. The Tribe will stay another 15 years at Progressive Field at least, if the city and county go along with a $435 million renovation.
A full slate of events at the Canton Civic Center today as the Pro Football Hall of Fame Enshrinement Festival continues. It's the fashion show at 11 a.m., the Gold Jacket ceremony at 5 p.m., First Friday happening in downtown Canton tonight, and of course the Grand Parade steps off on Cleveland Avenue at 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. You can listen into the parade right here on 1480 WHBC.
Your world in 1 minute.
Canton's Morning News with Pam Cook on News Talk 1480 WHBC.
You'll find more right now on WHBC.com.